Without realizing it, most people are not addressing conflict, frustration, challenge with curiosity. They're approaching it with blame. You don't need to drive someone down in order to get what you need. Approach it with curiosity, share what you're observing, and then get curious. It's neutral terrain. But if you're registering complaints, which you may or may not be doing in words, but you might be doing energetically, people are less likely to respond to that or be receptive to it because they can feel the charge of, I need you to, in a way, rescue me right now. That nuance is important, especially when you're dealing with service providers, when you're dealing with peers, when you're dealing with a partner. One of the beauties of relating is that inevitably you're going to see things that maybe other people do not see about themselves. When you're oversensitive to it or reacting to it, it's harder to find resolution because you're looking to them to fix your discomfort in addition to providing an outcome. And that's not always possible without, in some cases, sharing how other people are impacting you on a personal level. There's a certain level of vulnerability that's required for that dialogue to move forward. It's hard, of course, when you're frustrated to see the ease and flow and peacefulness of curiosity without the charge, because you have to do something with the charge first. You need to address that in yourself. You need to address what the story is that you're telling yourself about them. What is this activating in me? There's a yes and here, there's a both and. There's always two sides to this dynamic. And how do you address your own inner work while also vulnerably letting another person know that what they're doing, how they're showing up, their behavior, the way that they talk, has an impact on you also, without accusing them of something. And that is what we're all here to learn how to do in our relationships, regardless of the form of the relationship. We do this with our partners, we do this with our children, we do this with our parents, we do this with our bosses, we do this with our providers. If you need something, it is your responsibility, especially as an entrepreneur who runs your own business, to hold them accountable for what they're offering you and to get curious about what's potentially not working. What that does is it brings to the surface whether or not this person is equipped to meet your need. And if it's not a priority for them, then you have the information you need to make a choice. But you need to be willing and able to ask the question in a neutral way and find your way forward so that the clarity is what's informing you and not the trigger.